Hello, my name is Carol. Welcome to my yoga relaxation class. We're going to start in a seated position. So just get your sit bones firmly planted on your mat. Go ahead and lengthen your spine. Let your shoulders relax. Go ahead and just close your eyes, placing your hands on your knees. We'll start with some breathing exercises. Inhale through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale through your mouth for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your mouth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, just taking your gaze down towards your mat, stretching out the back of your neck. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And on this exhale, just slowly taking your gaze over to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly taking your gaze over to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly just rotating your neck all the way around, taking your gaze up to the ceiling, letting it slowly come back down to your mat. Keep your breath going. Starting to reverse your rotation. Slowing your rotation, bringing your gaze back to center. I always like to warm up our wrists. Go ahead and just start giving those wrists a shake. Shaking them out good. Go ahead and bring your hands to prayer and just rotate your wrists forward, really mashing them in good. And reverse your rotation. For this practice, we are going to need one block and a chair if you need that for balance. Bringing your hands back on your knees. Big inhale. And exhale. On this inhale, placing your left hand on your right knee and just rotating your right arm back. And as you exhale, taking your gaze and you're down towards your right hand, letting your right hand land behind your right hip, twisting at the waist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. On this inhale, just slowly taking your gaze over your left shoulder, really stretching out the neck, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, taking your gaze back down towards your right hand and really twisting at the waist, pulling your abs in. On this inhale, rotating your right arm forward and just leaning forward, folding in, pushing with your right fingertips, taking your gaze down towards your mat. Really feeling a nice stretch on that right side in the upper shoulder blade area on the right Other side too. Your next inhale, just slowly rolling back up to a seated position. And exhale. On this inhale, rotating your left arm back, placing your right arm on your left knee, letting your left hand land behind your left hip, taking your gaze with it, twisting at the waist as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. On this inhale, just slowly taking your gaze over your right shoulder and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And on your exhale, just slowly taking your gaze back down towards your left hand, really twisting at the waist, pulling your abs in as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. On this inhale, slowly rotating your left arm forward and just folding forward, taking your gaze down towards the floor, really pushing with your left fingertips. Feeling that stretch along your left side this time. On your next inhale, slowly rolling back up, placing your hands on your knees and exhale. Next, we're going to rotate around to a tabletop position. So just coming to rotating to the other side of your mat, placing your hands under your shoulders, fingertips are spread wide, your knees are under your hips, your toes can be flat on the floor, or if you want to plant your toes, whatever feels good on your knees here is what works. We're going to do balanced tabletop, so slowly extending your left leg out, toes pointed towards your mat, and extending your right arm forward, stretching it out. Fingertip, thumb is towards the ceiling and taking your gaze down towards your mat. Remember your breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, just think about activating that left glute. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that breath going. When you're ready, slowly lowering your right arm back down to the mat, and then lowering your left knee down. And slowly extending your left arm out and your right leg back, toes pointed towards the mat, your left thumb pointed towards the ceiling, your gaze is down towards your mat. Get your breath going. Inhale. And as you exhale, thinking about activating that right glute, pulling your abs in. Slowly lowering your left hand back down to the mat, bringing your right knee down, back on the mat, back into tabletop. On your next inhale, just taking your gaze forward and letting your belly fall towards the mat. And as you exhale, pushing through your shoulders, taking your gaze back between your knees, really pulling your abs in, arching your back just like a cat, pushing your hips forward. Inhale. Exhale, cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On this inhale, coming back to tabletop. And as you exhale, planting your toes, pushing up, getting ready to get into downward dog, straightening your legs, taking your gaze between your feet, straightening your arms, pushing through, feeling that in your shoulders. Maybe you want to pedal your feet, stretching out the backs of your legs. Keep your breath going. Inhale. And as you exhale, maybe pushing a little bit harder with your hands. Maybe you can get those heels a little bit closer to your mat. On your next inhale, just slowly start to reach your right arm back, grabbing the outside of your left shin, getting into revolved downward dog. And as you exhale, just pushing through with that left hand, really feeling that stretch. When you're ready, slowly reaching that right arm back, planting it firmly on the mat, taking your left hand, reaching back, grabbing either your right shin or maybe on the outside, whatever feels good for you. Slowly bringing your left hand back to the mat, back into regular downward dog. Pedaling your feet again, just feeling that nice stretch. On your next inhale, taking a step forward, walking yourselves back with your hands, and as you exhale, pulling yourselves into forward fold, grabbing the backs of your legs, letting your head hang. If you want to let your arms hang, if you want to grab your elbows, rocking them back and forth, small motion here. Do whatever feels good for your body. On your next inhale, just slowly start to roll up, very slow, feeling each vertebrae. And exhale into mountain, palms facing forward, feet firmly planted on your mat, gazes forward. Just close your eyes and really ground yourself into this pose. Go ahead and set your intention for this class. Inhale, bringing your arms up, taking your gaze up with it, feeling a nice stretch, arching your back, and exhale, hands prayer, and back down to mountain, palms facing forward. Inhale, arms up, thinking about what you want to receive for this class, feeling a nice arch again. And as you exhale, fanning your arms down to the side, palms facing the floor, pushing out any negative energy, anything you need to release from this class, and just taking your gaze down towards your mat. Stepping towards the back of your mat, we're going to do some sun salutations. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walking yourselves down to plank. Inhale, roll forward, turning your elbows in. And as you exhale, just lowering yourselves down to your mat. Inhale, pushing up to cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Arms up, all the way up. Exhale, hands prayer into mountain. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walking yourselves down to plank. Inhale, roll forward, turning your elbows slightly in. And as you exhale, lowering down to your mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. All the way up. Exhale, mountain. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, lower down to your mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walking yourselves down to plank. This time we're going to hold our plank. Feet are back. Gaze is towards your mat. Fingers are wide. Palms are right under your shoulders. Inhale. And as you exhale, really pulling your abs in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, lowering down to your mat, chaturanga. Inhale, pushing yourselves up to cobra, and exhale, just let your bellies fall. Feeling a nice arch in your back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, just take your gaze back towards your right foot. Feeling a nice twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming back around the center. And as you exhale, taking your gaze towards your left foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming back around the center. And as you exhale, pushing yourselves back, getting into extended child's pose. Just let your arms stay stretched forward, pushing yourselves. Let your forehead just rest on the mat. When you're ready, just pushing yourselves up, back in the tabletop, hands under your shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees under your hips. Go ahead and just plant your toes. We're going to push ourselves back into downward dog. Maybe this time your heels can touch the floor. If not, that's okay. On your next inhale, just stepping forward. And as you exhale, walking yourselves back, pulling yourselves into forward fold. This time, tuck your fingertips under your toes, getting a bit deeper stretch in your shoulders and in the upper back. Just let your head hang. Releasing your fingers, and on your next inhale, just slowly rolling up, again feeling each vertebrae. And as you exhale, getting into mountain, feet firmly planted, palms facing the front of your mat. Go ahead and close your eyes. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. We're going to go try our balancing next. So go ahead and step up to your chair. Just placing your chair, place 2 legs on the mat to give you some stability. So what we'll do is placing your left foot forward, walking your right foot back, letting your right heel be off the mat. Both toes are going towards the end of your mat. Inhale, bringing your arms up straight, and then as you exhale, sinking down into your crescent lunge. Taking your gaze forward, finding you a focal point. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Think about that right glute. Maybe you can activate it a little bit. Think about pulling your abs in. Keep your breath going. When you're ready, just lower your hands down to your chair, stepping forward, Lifting your right leg up, your gaze is down towards the floor or your chair, getting into warrior three. Your left foot's firmly planted. If you feel like you have your balance, you can come to hands prayer, or you can stretch your arms out. Whatever feels good for your body. Placing your hands on your chair, just slowly pushing yourselves up, letting your right foot meet your left foot, coming all the way up. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, folding forward, letting your hands land on the back of your chair. And then just let your head hang. Getting into extended puppy with chair assist. This is a great stretch for the shoulders. On your next inhale, slowly just coming back up to a standing position. Stepping your left foot back, both toes pointed towards the end of your mat, just walking it back slowly, getting ready for your lunge. Your left heel's off the floor. Making sure that your right knee is right over your right heel. Inhale, bringing your arms up. Exhale, sinking down into your crescent lunge. Your gaze is forward. Keep your breath going. Maybe on your exhales you can sink a little bit deeper. Think about activating that left glute. Think about pulling your abs in. When you're ready, just slowly lowering your hands down to your chair. Stepping forward, lifting your left leg up, getting into warrior three. Your gaze is down towards your chair or down towards the floor. Right foot firmly planted. Remember to keep that micro bend in your knees always. You never want to lock your joints. If you've got your balance, you can bring your hands to hands prayer. Maybe you can stretch them out forward. Bringing your hands back down to your chair. Slowly pushing yourselves up, letting your left foot meet your right foot, coming all the way up to a standing position. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, folding forward, letting your hands land on the back of your chair, letting your head just fall between your arms. On your next inhale, just slowly rolling back up. Bring your hands down by your side. And exhale. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, sinking down just like you're sitting into a chair in the air. Your gaze is forward. On your next inhale, just slowly coming back up. And as you exhale, folding forward again, letting your hands land on the back of your chair. And just letting your head hang between your arms. On your next inhale, slowly rolling back up, and exhale, hands down by your side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sinking again down into chair. You can stay here. If you want to challenge yourself, just lift your heels up off the mat. You want a chest opener, you can push your arms back, opening up your chest. Really squeezing your shoulder blades together. Lowering your heels down if they're up. Extending your arms back up if they're down. Getting back into the regular chair. Couple more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, standing all the way up. And as you exhale, folding forward. Again, letting your hands land on the back of your chair and your head fall between your arms. On your next inhale, just slowly start to roll back up. And exhale, palms facing forward. Back into mountain, feet firmly planted on your mat. Gaze is forward. Go ahead and close your eyes. Inhale. And exhale. Going to turn sideways on our mat. I'll turn so you can see me. Go ahead and firmly plant your left foot, just crossing your right foot over your left foot. Inhale, lifting your arms. And as you exhale, connecting your hands, pushing over as you lean to the right, pushing with your left fingertips, Feeling a nice stretch on that left side. Inhale, coming back to center. And as you exhale, just fold forward. Bending your knees a little bit. Maybe you need your block in front. Inhale as you roll back up. And exhale. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, connecting your hands, leaning over to the left side. Pushing your right fingertips, feeling a nice stretch on the right side. Inhale, coming back to center. And exhale, letting your hands fan down to your sides. Releasing that right foot. I'm going to grab my block. That forward fold. We're going to do the same thing. Planting your right foot firmly. Left foot crosses over your right. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, leaning to the right again. Pushing with your left fingertips. Inhale, back to center. And as you exhale, folding forward. If you've grabbed your block, you can use it for support. Remember the slight micro bend in your knees. Maybe your fingertips can touch your mat. If not, that's okay. That's what the block's for. And your next inhale, slowly rolling back up. Exhale, relax. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, leaning over to the left, really pushing with your right fingertips, connecting your hands, feeling that nice stretch on the right side. On your next inhale, coming back up to center. Exhale, letting your arms fan down to the side as you release that left foot. Back into mountain, feet firmly planted, palms facing forward, your gaze is forward. Closing your eyes. Inhale. And exhale out your mouth with a... We're going to go ahead and move down to the floor, so you'll need your block. You can push your chairs out of the way. We shouldn't need those anymore. Just have your block within reach. Coming down to a seated position, you're going to grab your feet, place them together. Soles of your feet are going to meet. Knees are bent, just pulling them in, getting into bound angle. If you want a good measurement, you can use your fists from your pelvis. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let your heels meet that fourth fist. That's a good measurement for bound angle. But go ahead and just place your hands to the side. Inhale, lengthening your spine, and as you exhale, just fold forward, taking your gaze down towards your mat, just relaxing into bound angle. Keep your breath going. Inhale and exhale. As you exhale, pulling yourselves a little bit deeper into this pose. On your next inhale, slowly rolling back up, and exhale, relax. Stretching your legs out in front. Go ahead and pull your right knee in, close to your chest. Go ahead and place your right hand behind your right hip. Your left elbow is going to go on the side of your right knee. Inhale, and as you exhale, twisting at the waist, taking your gaze down towards your right hand. Inhale and exhale, twisting in a little bit deeper. Just keep your breath going. On your next inhale, just slowly releasing everything, coming back around as you exhale, releasing your right foot. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So pulling your left foot in, your left hand behind your left hip, right elbow on the side of your left knee. Inhale, and as you exhale, twisting back, taking your gaze down towards your left hand. I like to point my toes of the leg that's straight, but whatever feels good to you. On the next inhale, slowly releasing everything, letting your left foot meet your right foot, coming back around the center. And exhale. Inhale, bringing your arms up, legs are straight. And just exhale, folding forward, slight bend in your knees. Maybe your hands can land on your shins. Taking your gaze down towards your mat. Maybe you can reach your toes. Getting into a seated forward fold. Keeping your breath going. Inhale. exhale. On your exhales, maybe you can pull in a little deeper. On your next inhale, slowly rolling up, all the way up to a seated position. We're going to go ahead and we're going to lay down onto our mat. So just have your block where you can reach it. Go ahead and lay down on your mat. Letting your left leg extend out and rest forward. Go ahead and pull your right knee. Just hug the right knee into your chest. When you're ready, placing the left hand on the outside of your right thigh, and just let your right hand relax. Inhale, and as you exhale, just letting your right knee fold over to the left, getting into a supine twist, taking your gaze slightly over towards your right hand, using your left hand kind of as a weight on the outside of your right thigh to deepen the stretch. Slowly releasing your left hand, rolling back to center, and just let your right leg stretch straight, resting on your mat, pulling your left knee in, hugging your left knee to your chest, just grabbing right in your left shin area, right under your knee. Letting your left hand go relax on the mat or the floor, placing your right hand on the outside of your left knee or your left thigh. Inhale, and as you exhale, rolling over, letting your left knee go to the right side, taking a twist, supine twist, taking your gaze slightly over to your left hand. Your right hand is acting as a weight at the top of your left thigh, deepening your stretch. you're ready, releasing your right hand, rolling yourself back to center. Go ahead and pull your knees into your chest and just rock back and forth, working that out. Slowing your rocking and bringing your feet back down to your mat, hip distance apart, right below your hips. Go ahead and grab your block. We're going to have our block long ways. Push your hips up towards the ceiling and placing your block right below your belt line. And then just let your body relax onto your block, getting into block assisted bridge pose. Your hands can just rest on the mat. Go ahead and place your hands on your block, just holding it for stability, lifting your knees up just like you're sitting in a chair in the air. You can rock back and forth if that feels good, massaging the lower back area. Slowing your rocking motion, go ahead and extend your legs up, toes pointed towards the ceiling. Inhale, and as you exhale, just letting both legs fall forward, sucking your abs in. Not quite to the floor. Inhale, bringing your legs all the way back up, toes pointed towards the ceiling. Exhale, letting them fall, pulling your abs in. Inhale up. Exhale, let them fall, pulling your abs in. Inhale up. Exhale, let them fall. Inhale up. Exhale, fall. Inhale, bending your knees, getting back into the air chair, and just rocking again, working that out using your block as a massage tool. Slowing your rocking motion, letting your feet come slowly back down to the mat, hip distance apart, pushing your hips up towards the ceiling, removing your block, letting your arms relax on the mat, just getting into bridge pose. Inhale, and as you exhale, really activating your glutes, pushing your hips towards the ceiling. Keep your breath going. Slowly start to lower your hips back down to the mat, pulling your knees into your chest and just rocking back and forth. Getting ready for Savasana, slowing your rocking. Just let your legs extend out straight. Your heels will be at the edge of your mat, working your shoulders down flat on the mat. Stretching your arms out, your palms will be facing towards the ceiling. Go ahead and point your right toes towards the ceiling. Engage that right glute. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, relaxing your right leg, pointing your left toes towards the ceiling, engaging your left glute. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, relaxing your left leg. Go ahead and squint your fist really tight, and then just relax your hands, relaxing your shoulders. Go ahead and squinch up your face really tight like you ate something sour, and then just relax. Relaxing your mouth. Let your tongue fall from the roof of your mouth. Slowing your breath. Feel free to stay in Savasana as long as you would like. Just want to thank you all for attending my relaxing yoga class again. My name is Carol, and I hope you have a wonderful day.